this out.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so I just wanted to. I'm excited to get this going. So I just wanted to, because I listened to all the tracks yesterday, and I am like, I loved it. I loved all the tracks. I mean, I was definitely blown away by Monster and Today, just to let you guys know for sure.
Oh, cool. All right, thanks.
Yeah,
those are cool. Those are cool tracks.
I know. I was definitely rocking out to them. Who sings on the song Today? I just wanted to know.
Her name is Ginger Cuevas, and she was a woman that I met playing in a cumbia band.
Cumbia, oh.
Before, yeah, and we just, I liked the way she sang, and we were like experimenting with different sounds with the songs, and asked her to come in and try singing, and she just threw down in like one single take and just had it, all the words and everything in one try. And we're like, well, let's record it, and we recorded it.
She did that in one take?
Yeah, I heard a couple tracks.
Oh my!
Yeah, and she just came in with lyrics. Like we just said, hey, look, these are the, this is what we have here, and we just kind of like gave her tracks, and then she came in and just said, oh, hey, how about let's work on this one, and busted it out, and that was it. And we were like, Steve and I were kind of like, well, okay, yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, that takes talent, because like you would have never known it was just one take, and then she just, oh wow, that's really impressive. Like it sounded like you guys were playing for that song for a long time.
No, most all our stuff is improvised, and it's like kind of done the first pass, and with that song too, Sammy and I recorded that in one pass, and just like maybe edited it, the arrangement a little bit, but basically it's just what we were playing that day. And Ginger came in and just did it in one pass. So it's like,
oh my
it's
God,
like a one-take band kind of. And it's just like just like when it grooves, and you can't stop it. If you have to try really, really hard to make something work, then you might as well give up. But when it just happens so naturally, it's like, wow, you just have to record it. That was kind of the philosophy.
No, that makes total sense. I mean, especially when you guys have the chemistry like that, like to have it come together like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, like when stuff clicks. When it clicks, it just clicks, and you can't help it. It's like we've been playing together for so long that just when we just like sync up automatically, and somebody else can come in and do that. Like, wow, all the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And also, are you going to have more songs with vocals, or you just want to have it just you guys?
Well, we're actually working in more vocals into the set. I'm starting to sing a lot more, and actually on the last tour that we did, we started adding just some more improv stuff, into some of these tracks and stuff that we were doing, these pieces that we've been doing live. So and then in fact I'm in studio now working on a new track that Steve and I recorded here at our place in Richmond about a month ago, and it's going to have vocals on it and stuff. So yeah, we're working on that stuff, and probably maybe more guest stuff in the future as well, or definitely more guest stuff in the future. But who knows? But as far as the live stuff that's coming up, and the recording stuff, it'll have some more vocal stuff, but heavily we're really heavily on the musical side, on the not vocal side, right? So I don't know, but we're working that stuff in.
The band is primarily and fundamentally a two-piece band, and whatever, if other music kind of comes out of it from what, like harmonics or different rhythms I play or something I hear and I want to play on top of what I'm playing, then that's all well and good. But basically it's the foundation and the core is the duet, and then like anything else is kind of like ornaments or lighting or special effects, and sometimes it just clicks, man, and you can't deny it. So it's like but when it gets down to it, it's basically a two-piece with various sundry items, I guess.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, there we go.
Absolutely. And the effects, like there were some crazy effect, like there was one that was just so dirty. Like I mean, I don't want to, I know people are very like into their effects, and I don't want to go into your whole gear, but like, I mean, unless you want to, but I know people get like very touchy and personal, which I understand. But like, it's just like, I was just like impressed, because like I was like, it went from one thing, it was like very like melodic, and then and I was like, yes. I was like that. And that reverse effect, I was like blown away, because you don't hear it too often anymore, because people don't utilize it. So I love that there's like a range of sounds. It's just like so cool. And it's timed
for
well.
sure. I like to add those sounds into it, because it kind of it builds a landscape kind of, or a soundscape that we kind of then Steve and I can kind of play around in, and it kind of fills in a lot of the space in there. So it a lot of times we get like comments like after the show, like, "Fuck, I didn't realize that was only two people. I thought that was like a whole band until I walked into the room, and I'm like, holy shit, it's just two people."
And that's amazing. So, you don't even need another person like to fill it. It just sounds so full already. It's just like all the effects and everything. It's well timed, and also the drumming and everything. It just sounds like. And you guys said that you guys just jam. You don't even like have like, you do things in one passing. So I'm just like, I'm still like, I'm like, what?
Yeah. It's just cut the crap, basically. Cut the crap and play. But I also like the stuff that Sammy does, the sort of the weird backing track that you hear behind. I think today and the world, like the weird backing track of like voices and stuff. That's very curated, like very intentional stuff. That's not like random radio noise. That's very intentional, and the loops that he creates and doing, and then having there's people, celebrities, like speaking and having it backwards, so you don't know who it is who is talking, but we want to make sure to avoid any like, hey, that's my voice on there lawsuits.
Yeah, for
sure. All that stuff's very carefully, like in the end, it's not random. It's very intentional, and where we place the extra musicians and things, that's very intentional too. What's improvised is the bass and drums, and like the spirit of the songs and the sound.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that. I like that everything just makes sense, and it's almost like when I was listening to it, I felt like I was like in a practice space where I was just like, I was just getting sucked in. Like it was just like, I felt like there. But I definitely I was very impressed. So like, are you guys gonna do like a record release show, or do a touring with these songs, or releases?
Yeah, coming up here in a couple of weeks here in Richmond, we're going to do a record release show. It's a matinee show at Down Home Music in El Cerrito, in the East Bay, in the San Francisco East Bay. We're doing a live in-store performance there. They have a really cool stage, and Down Home Music has been a music store, and they're part of our Hooli Records was also part of that whole music community thing there. But anyway, we're doing a record release for this there, and then in October we're gonna be doing a small tour up in the Pacific Northwest to support this and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be pushing it around here pretty soon.
Awesome.
And also looking for a record company or a small record label to partner with, as far as to get some distribution out there. So hopefully the records are places that we haven't actually played live, or they're there before we play live. They're available in stores, and that's kind of where I'm fishing right now, just to find some vinyl releases, because vinyl's really important.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And you won't have a problem. You guys won't have a problem. The music is is amazing. So I wanted to get your guys' inspiration because like I felt like there was a ton of inspiration for the music and the songs. I just wanted to get what inspired you for these songs.
Go for it, Steve.
Oh, no, not me. I would say, Sammy's probably one of my biggest influences because I've just played with him for like 15 years, like all the time. So that's definitely, I'm influenced by his bass playing. And, but then, just all the other bands I've been in, really, I don't think I could name a single another band that I feel influenced by. I mean, drummers like maybe Ginger Baker a lot, yeah, or Gene Krupa, honestly, but or Keith Moon, but not too many other bands. I don't really think about other bands when I'm playing, except for maybe the Gits that I was in, and that kind of influences everything because it's kind of the band I grew up with, and kind of learn my chops in. So that's always going to be kind of an influence if there's a band. What about you?
Yeah, so I'm influenced a lot by, what's interesting is I was just telling Steve earlier is that a lot of times I'm not listening to a lot of bands in the same genre as playing because it's almost a distraction or something. But I listen to a lot of different kinds of music, but the way that I kind of approach this band is it's really to me it seems like it's a conversation. It's a conversation between Steve and I when we're playing. We're playing off each other. It's a back and forth. It's kind of like a call and response in a lot of ways. I don't know, I'm influenced by a lot of kind of music and different styles and stuff all at the same time. But like Steve says, I can't really dive deep, or really couldn't tell you right off the bat. I love what the Melvins do on the heavy side, right? I love, what, man. I don't know, those are always hard questions for me, because what I'm listening to, I listen to Bob Dylan a lot, while I'm working. I'm a screen printer. I have a shop in here in Richmond. So what I'm listening to a lot is, I'm listening to a lot of classical music these days because it's kind of soothing, but it's also a lot of, it gives me really, kind of inspired some interesting melodies and rhythms and stuff like that, which are a little bit different than rock and roll and stuff. So that's kind of what the trip that I've been on right now, and then I just like to play. I just as far as the playing live and making the sounds and stuff, I just really love to make sounds, and try and create a landscape, try and get people to kind of create lyrics for themselves a lot of times, create them counter melodies, and counter rhythms and stuff as Steve and I are kind of jamming and we keep jamming and doing a lot of droning and stuff too, so that really, I think, makes people kind of think about the music, kind of get into it, right? Like you were saying, it was kind of drawing me in. What I get a lot of times at the end of the show, is people saying whoa, that really took me somewhere. All of a sudden I realized, holy shit, I'm that was heavy, So, fuck. Yeah, a lot of fuck, whoa, what the fuck,
I can't even say fuck on a podcast.
That's a huge compliment.
A lot of times I've gone along with that too. I'm just in there as well, probably, on stage going, fuck, this is insane, holy shit. Because it's insane. It really takes you somewhere, man. And really can just take over, and again, you just kind of come to every once in a while, holy shit, man, what the fuck? This is crazy.
That's what I felt. That's exactly. I mean, I should have said fuck, but I was just but I was just listening. I was man, And then I realized, I was like, holy shit. I was like, by the second song, I'm like real, like I was, I felt like I was almost in the song. I know it's weird. I felt like I'm like sober as fuck, but I felt like I was high as shit. But I felt like I was in a different place. It was really cool. It was like different. I loved it. I thought it was like, and then you guys call yourself noise, but it's like, but it's so like, it's so different. It just makes sense. It really does.
Oh, thanks. I think there's like elements, very melodic. I mean, it's urgent. It feels urgent, right? It's like it has urgency. It's not. It doesn't allow you. It doesn't allow you to like kick back and enjoy it like you're listening to Dark Side of the Moon on the second side over and over again. You know, it's like it makes you kind of think and challenges you to listen harder, and
yes.
it doesn't trick you. You know, it allows the music to go somewhere. Like sometimes the parts actually resolve and move into something else with the bridge, and it's like, whoa, that's musical. That's the way you're supposed to do it. So it kind of like then we kind of can't help ourselves but to write songs, even though we don't know how to write songs. You know. It just kind of happens. And you really can't think about it. It's improvisation. Like the minute you start thinking about it, you're not doing it anymore, right? And when you allow yourself to just the music to flow through you instead of trying to control everything about it, then anything can happen, right? But when you try to control everything and do it the same way every single time, it just becomes sterile. You know, it comes like another pop song. But when we're just as excited, just as like moved or confused or inspired by it as the people we're playing for, then it becomes like a whole thing between us and the audience. It's like an experience that we have at the same time instead of, oh, we're up there on the stage with our like tight pants and fucking rocking out and looking at us like we're rock gods. And it's like, no, we're playing on the floor right in front of you assholes, you know. It's just the thing. You know, there's no difference between us and the audience.
Yeah, we're all on this trip together, man. We're all in this trip together, you know. That's the you know, and yeah, it creates a very communal set, you know, very communal vibe, you know, throughout the room. You know, sometimes it can really, it's really cool, man. Really fun stuff. Like I said, we even I a lot of times come off the stage like, whoa, that was insane. Whoa, you know, because there's some parts that are just like, wow,
it hits.
You know,
it fucking hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just don't grab a tambourine and start playing it. You know, don't. If you're in the audience, be warned. Just don't grab a tambourine and come up and play it next to my ear because it's not going to be okay.
But absolutely, I mean, I definitely can't. I mean, I can't wait to hear more of you guys' music. Like, I definitely loved it. So, thank you guys for this. And I just want anything you guys want to say right now before I wrap this up and let you guys get on with your day.
Awesome.
Yeah, just we have a record out. This on a CD right now, and you can find us at Bandcamp at TV1984, you know, on Bandcamp, and then we have an album there and any information. But we'll have the CD, and we're going to be playing up in from San Francisco to Seattle, and in between there in October, and in August down in the Bay Area at our record release party at August 25th, right? August 24th,
22nd. Oh, yeah. Saturday, August 22nd at Down Home Music, 2 o'clock in El Cerrito.
Afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. After party afterwards, so you'll be invited. And but yeah, so come on out. It's going to be rad. We really thank you, Izzy, for you know taking any interest in us at all, and we really appreciate the kind words about the record, and we're looking forward to rocking out and hanging out with you sometime. You know,
that'd be awesome.
You can help us distribute it too. I'll send you a bunch of records to give to your friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to get me like a shirt. I got to get me a shirt or something. But you guys rule, so.
All right, we'll send you.
Oh yeah, you got a package coming.
Yay!
Yeah, what size?
All right, I'm a small for men's. But thank you guys for this, and yeah, we'll talk again for sure.
Okay,
absolutely.
Thanks, Izzy.
All right.
Thanks, Izzy.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.